Right, I really do hope this is the year we finally bring in our first ever Wonder Kid. Hello and welcome to part 41 of my Road to Glory saving Hajduk split, and in today's episode we shall be doing our playing through the whole of the transfer window, not the whole of it but most of it, to the first game of the season. So this season, we did complete a domestic double, so we won the Croatian First League and the Croatian Super Cup, the cup that nobody really cares about, but we quite often win it. When we do win it, we do. So that's the only two trophies we've won this year. Disappointed we didn't reach further in the Croatian FA Cup, but there's not really a lot I could do about that. So let's take a look at some of the new arrivals this year. Start off with Sam Vipotnik, who did win signing of the season. I'm not surprised. £2.8 million spent on him, 26 goals. I mean, he's playing like a £10 million striker. I'm sure we'll make a decent profit on him if we ever happen to sell him. Then Theo, not a bad player, not a bad little player. 11 assists, 4 goals. That's 15 goal contributions. It's not too bad. 27 started. So that's pretty good. Then Jorgensen only paid a little fee, but he's been okay. Not the best midfielder, but he's alright. Then Zan Salatel is he's not that good, is he? Not that bad. Then Carlos Eduardo only plays 13 games, but he's still very young. Still got 5-star potential, so he could be a very, very decent player in the near future. Cadil, it's fine. He's only a backup. Hardly play. We probably might sell him this year. Might not. Then Raimondi, he's fine. He's still got decent potential. 4.5-star potential, so that's fine. I'm sure whether he'll get up to that full potential, I do not know, but it's a good youngster to have. So this season, qualified for the Champions League, we did that. Well, we won the league, so what more could you ask for? Champions League, we narrowly missed out on the playoffs to the knockout round by I think 1 point. Then Croatian Cup, I think we got knocked out in the quarterfinals. So hopefully we can win it this season. I hope. And Croatian Super Cup, nobody cares about it because it's just like a Mickey Mouse Cup. So our biggest win this year was a 6-0 win over Ferenc Varos. Our match to remember was the 3-2 win over Mold, both of them in the Champions League. Then the goal of the season went to Bruno Veglio in our match against Rijeka. Annual revenue has gone up massively. I presume that's because we reached the knockout of the league stage of the Champions League, so competition prize money has gone up massively. Our club reputation has gone up finally to 3.5 stars. Only half a star rating boost, but it's all good. Then the top 5 shirt player names on the back of the shirts this year were Branahu, Jorgensen, that's quite a long name now, I'm not sure how that fits on the back of the shirt. Vipotnik, Luna, and Krovanovic. That's not too bad. Our best 11 this year was Fiamarin, Pinheiro, no longer at the club, but he's a good player. Hotte, Dejanic, Patek, Theo and Jorgensen, and Banahu, Kubelic, Luna, and Vipotnik. So not bad. Strong lineup. How many manager of the months did I win? So you've got July, August, October, February, March, April. So that's 7 or 6? 6. That's pretty good, that. I don't think I've won that many before. Question is now, am I like an icon at the club, or am I like still a favourite personnel? I am still on favourite personnel, yet Marko Navaja is a legend. I can get that. I get that because he did start the club, so yeah. What do I have to do to move on to the icon list? What do I have to do? What did Eagle Tudor do to get onto the icon list? I get he played for them. Another one that left Hajduk then came back again. They always do that. Always do that. Hector Bellerin. We have been linked with Hector Bellerin this year. I'm not going to sign him because wages are a bit too high. So that's going to be interesting to see how we do with wage budget this year. I do want to try and get to the knockouts of the Champions League this year. We've got to get to the league stage first before we can think about knockouts. But sure what, before I recorded this bit, we did have the club vision for next year, so I don't know what's happened to it now. Actually, I'll just go back to it. Just have to scroll down a little bit. So next season they want us to play attacking football, we can do that. Play possession football, that's fine. High tempo pressing, that's fine. Develop players using the club's youth system, yep, that's fine. Play entertaining football, yeah, we certainly did do that. Do not sign players over the age of 30. That's fine. I don't think I've signed anyone over the age of 30 yet. I might have, might not have. Work within the wage budget, we're very good at doing that. Growing the club's reputation, we are doing that pretty slowly, but it's happening. Maximum 1-year contracts for players over the age of 33. Minimum 2-year contracts for first team players. And they want us to reach a Champions League proper, challenge for the first team title. In other words, just win it again. Win a domestic cup. Then my contract expires at the end of this season, so I'm going to be a little bit cheeky. They should accept it, but I'm going to ask for a new contract. Just in the shit hope they give me one. Will they? I'm going to keep going forward until I find out of the verdict. Release clause leaves Hajduk scrabbling to secure VMR in future. I mean, he's only 3 stars. He is Uruguayan, so he does take up a foreign spot. I kind of want to get rid of most of the foreign players this year, so I might end up selling VMR in. I might not. I don't really know what players I'm going to sell or sign yet. Obviously, I will have some sort of idea. In other words, we do need at least one. Oh, we're going to get a new contract. Yes, come on. Let's do this negotiations so we can figure out what sort of players we need to buy and sell. Got a lot of players wanted this year, so should be interesting. I'm expecting a lot of offers. Maybe some for our striker. Right, Champions League. Right, so 4.8k a week wages. That is a slight increase. A 3-year, I might try it up it to 5k. 3-year contract, so that takes me up to 2030. That's fine. Yeah, that's all good. I have signed a new contract up until 2030. I'm sure I signed another one before then, but there we go. So we're on the pretty much 1st of June now. I think I am going to come back when the transfer window is open, which I think, if I remember correctly, it's around early July. I think it's like 1st or 2nd of July. So hopefully I will have done a little bit of transfer business by then. Well, it's currently the 1st of July. I don't think I've done much transfer business, or at least I can't remember if I've done any. But we'll take a look, see if I have. No transfers have been made just yet. And I haven't sold anyone as of yet, so it's been quite boring so far. No, I haven't sold anyone yet, but we have had some offers. I have made an offer. I've only made 2 offers for 2 people, and that is Carl Walker and Leandro Peralta. I'll explain more about them if and when they do come in. So players possibly leaving us. Snatko Savalshko will probably be going back out on loan. Then Urish Patek came to me in the Grand Prix saying, I want to leave. So he kind of has to go. So he's probably gonna be going to either Vallecano or Middlesbrough. Preferably Middlesbrough. It doesn't really matter who he goes to. Junior Cadil is going out on loan. Then Banahu, I want to try and sell him, but then again, I don't really want to sell him because he's a good player. Not the fastest, but he is really good. So yeah, it's a really strange transfer in there because I don't want to sell anyone, but if offers do come in, I guess I kind of have to accept them. But no offers have really come in, like majorly big offers. I've sort of rejected most of them. Unless they had a grumpy with me, then I'd have to include some sort of promise where I'd have to sell them if some sort of fee came in for them. So at the moment, this is what the squad is currently looking like. So at the moment, our two goalkeepers, we've got Thea Marin and Reino Fushitin. He's not pooping, is he? I hope not. So he's just going to be our backup goalkeeper. He's just a youth goalkeeper. He's never going to play for us. I just thought I'm not going to bother buying a new goalkeeper unless Thea Marin leaves. That's the only way I'll buy another goalkeeper. Then our two right backs, we've got Begic, who I'm thinking about sending him out on loan this year. Then we've got Eduardo, so possibly a new right back if Begic goes out on loan. Then centre backs, we've got Ruan, Sletel, Djalic, and Hotti. I don't think any of those will be leaving. Bearing in mind, Djalic is wanted by Juventus, so they haven't made an offer for him just yet, but I'm expecting a big offer. He might get in a grumpy if I reject it. So he might end up going this summer. I hope not, because he's a good player. So left backs, we've currently got Brezhnik. Well, Patek is out the door, so we'll just forget about him. So we need another left back. Centre mids, we've got Feglio, who I kind of want to get rid of, but we promised not to sell him. Then we've got Jorgensen, Theo, and no team left. So we need potentially one or two centre mids. Then centre attacker mids, we've got Krovinovic and Kubelic. Both of them are going to be staying for now. Then right wingers, we've got Banahu. Then Cadil is going to go out on loan, so another right winger. Our two left wingers are Luna and Raimondi. They're both going to stay. Raimondi is wanted by Parma, Getafe, Real Hispalis and Huesca. We haven't had any offers in for Luna yet, so hopefully he'll be staying. And then strikers, we've got Brashkovic and Potnik. I've rejected loads of offers for these two, mainly because I haven't accepted any of them because they're just really terrible offers. And we've promised Potnik he can leave for 7.5 million. So hopefully no one offers that amount of money. No one's actually come close, so it's quite relieving. So at the moment we need a right back, a left back, a centre mid, and a right winger. So 4 positions I need before our Croatian Super Cup game, which is in 9 days. It's getting closer and closer each year. It never used to be this close, I'm sure of it, but that might have been just me. So I think I will come back just before we play our Croatian Super Cup game against Istra. Hopefully, I don't think I would have signed all 4 players, but hopefully I might have signed 1 or 2 players. So before we play our Croatian Super Cup game against Istra, I've got some transfers to announce. So we'll start off with the players that have left us. So Juric Patek has joined Middlesbrough for 1.9 million, potentially rising up to 2.4 million. Begic has gone out on loan to HJK Gorica. Frankie Pradic has joined Solin on loan. He's just a youngster. Then Bruno Faglio has joined Nasciano for 1.1 million. Then Junior Cadil has joined Olimpija on loan for the rest of the season. To replace those players, we have signed Leandro Peralta. He is an Argentinian centre mid, 3-star current ability, 5-star, well, 4.5. It's close enough to 5-star. Currently a good first league player. Signed him from River Plate for £6 million. So not bad signing. I mean, look at his value, but we're definitely going to make a decent profit on him. I reckon he'll be our first £10 million player, I reckon. Then Carl Walker is in, he's a English right back, 37 years old, so quite old, but I think he's a veteran fullback, so we kind of need some experienced players. So he's a leading first league player, signed him from Barcelona on a free transfer. Previously played experiences at Man City, Tottenham, Aston Villa, QPR, Sheffield United, all on loan. I actually started off at Sheffield United. That's weird. I thought he started off at Tottenham. Then we signed Lucas Casavenda, Croatian right winger, centre attacker mid, preferably centre attacker mid, which means Krovanovic might be on the right. Krovanovic is going to be like one of these utility players where he's going to be playing a little bit of everywhere. So centre attacker mid, centre mid, right winger, maybe even left winger. I don't know. So we signed Lucas Casaventa from Locomotive for £9 million. I think we'll definitely make a profit on him, judging by his value. It's up to 10 million. So that's good. Then we shut up Google, I'm not talking to you. Then we signed Prince Adding, on loan from Borussia Dortmund. Dutch left back, 23 years old, 2.5-star current ability, 3.5-star potential abilities. Currently a good first league player. He's only a backup, but he is on loan from Borussia Dortmund for this season. He's made a couple first team appearances for Dortmund in the league, so that's pretty good. He's not that bad after all. And that is pretty much all the signings we've done at the moment. I'm sure some more will come in the next coming days. We are trying to sign another couple of players. We've made an offer for Francisco Reyes. Whether it will get accepted, I do not know. Then we've also made an offer for Stuart McKinstry. He's a right winger, but can also play out on the left, preferably right-sided. But doesn't really matter, does it? He's probably a right winger because he is. What foot is he? He's either footed, so it doesn't really matter. Right, let's get into our Croatian Super Cup game against Istra for the chance to win our first bit of silver for this year. So in goal, we've got Fiamarin, a back four of Eduardo, Hotti, Zlato and Adding, Jorgensen and Theo. They've got Bernardo on the right, Kubenic in the middle, Raimondi on the left, then for Potnik up front. And also we are in the middle of selling Ruran. He'll be going to either ATM or Sofia. So we'll probably have to try and get in another centre back, but we do have Satko Safaushko in the squad. Only 4-star potential now. Might have to get in another centre back because I'm not sure he is first team ready yet. Might be, might not be. We'll see. There is no squad registration in the league. I've already said that plenty of times, so we can basically sign as many players as we want for the league. It's just the Champions League that we need to register, like I think 25-man squad. So that's what I'll probably go for. Bernardo just wide with a free kick. Very, very good opportunity to go 1-0 up, but just a bit unfortunate. Zlato, Theo, come on, Adding. Zlato, Adding, come on, Prince Adding. That's a good run from Prince Adding. Oh, it gets saved from the goalkeeper. I reckon we can win this game. for once, this Super Cup game is not against Dynamo, which is it's a bit weird because it's usually us or Dynamo in the fight in this game, but obviously not today. We have got a penalty. Banahu is going to take it like he always does, and he should put it away. He does. Bottom left-hand corner. The goalkeeper does start the right way, but just doesn't get there. So that's puts us 1-0 up. Very, very good start. Very early. Been a lot of highlights so far. Only 10 minutes in. Come on, lads. Got half an hour left until half time. Let's try, I don't know, 1 more goal, 2 more goals, I reckon, before half time. I think that'd be very respectable. Kubelic, Jorgensen, Banahu. Thought he could have passed it, but took a bit too much time. Obama, obviously not Barack Obama. And it's an equaliser for Istra. Josip Boljaric with the goal. I think I pronounced that pretty correctly. I don't think I pronounced it correctly. Come on. Well, let's try and get the second goal before half time. Well, we've got 25 minutes left until half time. I'm sure we can get a goal. Come on, Hofty. Zattel. Theo, come on. Jorgensen. Theo. Oh, come on, Kubelic. Adding. Oh, that was a decent opportunity for a cross, but just had a bit of a. I think he took a bit of a heavy touch. Theo, that's a lovely ball for Potnik. Hits the crossbar. Ah, so close. We're closing in on a second goal. We're going to get this imminent. Come on. Come on. Hottie to Eduardo. Jorgensen, this is good passing. That's a lovely ball. Banahu, it's through. Banahu puts the ball into the top left-hand corner for his second goal of the day as he makes it 2-1 with 20 minutes left until half-time. What a goal. Absolute superb. Super finish that was. Could have done it better myself. Maybe because I'm not left-footed. But I like to think I'm both-footed. Come on. 5 minutes left. Don't think we're going to get a third goal. That's fine because we're going to half time with 2-1 lead. That's fine. It's all good. Right, I think a couple more goals I reckon. We'll probably wrap the game up. 1 or 2 goals I reckon. Maybe 3. Eduardo. Raimondi. Kubelic. That's a lovely ball for Potnik. Might be for a goal. He's not. Took a bit too much time. But Banahu puts the ball into the back of the net to make. It's not it. How is that an own goal? Was Banahu's initial shot on target? No, it got saved from the goalkeeper. Then the defender put the ball into his back of his own net. Banahu's going to be a little bit hard done by that. That should have been his hat trick, but it was an own goal in the end. So, bit unlucky. That's a outrageous pass from Anning. Didn't really come off, but if it did, that would have been a brilliant pass. That's it. Theo, come on. Stay out this highlight, then we'll make a couple of substitutions. Adding Raimondi, come on. That's a should pass the ball. Took a little bit too much time, a bit too selfish there. Boljaric to Jurcevic. Can we get the ball? Can we get a tackle in, please? And it's a goal for Pedro Obama with half an hour left to play. Now's a good time to make some substitutions. Right, let's get on Peralta for Theo. Raimondi can come off for. No, leave Raimondi on. Lucas Casafenta can come on for Kubelic. What is his best position? Advanced playmaker. We'll play an advanced playmaker. I haven't played one of these before. I think we'll get off Hottie for Savajko can come on. See what he's like. Come on, lads. Half an hour left to play. I think one or two more goals, I reckon. Come on, lads. Bonahu whips in the corner. Slatel hits the post. Very close. Should have been 4-2, but denied by the woodwork. Come on, 20 minutes left. Let's try and get possibly just one more goal or just hold on to the lead. Don't really want to concede a equaliser, but we've got a decent opportunity to put in a good cross. Eduardo Peralta. Peralta looks like a quite tall player. How tall is he? If he's over 6 foot, he could be quite a threat from corners. He's 6'2". He's going to be quite a threat from corners if he's in the box. Alright, come on, 10 minutes left to play. Let's just hold on to the lead. Don't do anything stupid, please, boys. Come on. Couple minutes left. I think we have won this match. Yes, we've won the match and we've got our first bit of silverware. I'm not going to show you the trophy celebration because it's only the Super Cup. It's the Mickey Mouse Cup, so good, very, very good start to the season with our first bit of silverware. So that's very good. Just need 3 more trophies this season. We're not going to win the Champions League. Did we, Mike? I very much doubt it because our squad's definitely not good enough yet. Alright, still got about a week left until... Oh! English manager tops Croatia Hall of Fame. I'm the best manager in Croatia. Yeah, so 2 seconds. Zoran Mamic. Don't know who he is. He used to be manager of Dynamo. We've got 3 managers of Dynamo. Actually, 5 managers of Dynamo on this team. Actually, most of them have managed Dynamo. That's not surprising at all. Another Super Cup win for Hajduk, yes. Very well done. Right, so got about 7 days left until our first league game, which is also against Istra. So hopefully, by then, should have a couple more players through the door. Right, before I do end today's episode, let's take a look and see what transfers I have done throughout this whole episode. Warning, there's some good players. So, started off the transfer special by signing Leandro Peralta. He is an Argentinian centre-mid, 3-star current ability, 5-star potential, signed from River Plate for £6 million. Then we signed Kyle Walker, English right back, 3-star current ability, mainly a backup, but more experienced player, signed from Barcelona on a free transfer. Then we signed Lucas Catafenda, Croatian centre attacker mid / right winger, but preferably a centre attacker mid. He is a 3-star current ability attacker mid, 3.5-star current ability potential, signed from Locomotive for £9 million. Then we loaned Prince Anning from Dortmund. Get up his profile again. 2.5-star current ability, 3.5-star potential. Already, like I said, from Dortmund. Previously a player experience at Ajax. Never made an appearance for them though. So that's all good. Then move on to the most recent transfers. So we signed Stuart McKinstry. He is a left or right winger, but preferably he is going to be playing on the right hand side. He's going to be like back up to Ben Benahu. We signed him from Leeds United on a free transfer, so he looks like a pretty decent player, already a League University player, so I reckon he'll be quite decent. He's fourth. Well, it says he's 4th choice right winger. He's probably 2nd choice actually. Then this is the most transfer I'm really excited about. We signed Angel Cáceres, I don't know. He is a Uruguayan centre back, 4-star current ability, 5-star potential, and the best thing is, he's a wonder kid. We have signed our very first WONDERKID. That's right. Already a star player in the first league, so that's pretty good. Signed from Penarel for 4.1 million. I mean, we're going to make some big bucks on him. I mean, his value should be a lot more higher, but he's only 19. I'm sure he'll be at least £100 million, or at least like at least 20, 21, maybe mid-20s. He's going to be an absolute superstar for us, I reckon. We're going to do big things with him. Alright, so I will see you, actually, no, before I do end the episode, let's take a look at the season preview, because that's something I never do. So, creatively predicted to finish first once again. What's the... Yeah, so Media Dream 11, we've got Dushanic, Caceres, Jorgensen, Benahu, and Potnik in there. So, pretty much half the team. So, it's pretty much us and... Oh no, there's Rijeka goalkeeper. Yeah, it's pretty much just us, Dynamo, Rijeka in the Dream 11. Then key players are Caceres and Potnik. That's all good. So, I will see you all tomorrow. We'll be playing we will begin our Champions League campaign. Thankfully, we only have to win the playoff game. So we are into the group league stage of the Champions League. So that'll be very exciting. So I will see you all tomorrow, where we will be playing our Champions League playoff game. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Daily Football Manager videos, and thank you very much for watching!